Okay, Samsung finally announced their new phones, the S20 and the Z Flip. So it's time we start talking about them, and this is everything that you need to know about them. So starting with the S20, there's going to be three of them this time: the S20, the S20 Plus, and the S20 Ultra. I expected two of them, but there's three of them now. So first things first, the screen. The S20 will have a 6.2-inch display, the Plus 6.7 inches, and the Ultra 6.9 inches, which is the biggest out of all of them. Now, the primary focus of the S20 this time around is camera. So, the S20 will have a triple camera setup, and the Plus and the Ultra have quad camera setups. So these cameras can do zoom of 30 times to 100 times zoom, which they call space zoom, and the Ultra will be the only model capable of doing 100 times space zoom, while the other variants will do 30 times space zoom. They also come with 10 times hybrid zoom, which is thanks to a folded lens that Samsung uses, which makes it more seamless, as they would have said. So most of the stuff about this phone is camera, 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 camera. And speaking of cameras, it's true the S20 will have a 108 megapixel sensor, but that is going to be on the Ultra model. The other two models will go up to 64 megapixels with their respective sensors. So you will have the ultra wide sensors, the main sensors, the telephoto sensors, I don't need to go into what sensors they will have. We already know those. But since we're still on the topic of cameras, the biggest surprise for cameras that I would have gotten or anybody would have gotten is the video resolution. So Samsung has a 8K resolution camera on the S20 phones, making this the highest video resolution on a mobile phone to date. And if you're wondering, since they have all of this resolution and power packed into the camera, they have to have good storage. And I'm pleased to say that it will come shipped with up to 512 gigs of internal storage, and you could use an SD card and bump it up to a terabyte SD card. So you can have a total of up to 1.5 terabytes of storage. Another feature that the S20 has is something that they call single take, which is a mode designed to basically enable you to take quick photos without having to go into the settings. And how this works is it basically uses AI to take different versions of the same photo. So if you were to take a picture of someone on a stage at a concert, it will utilize the ultra wide lens, the telephoto lens, and any other lens on your phone depending on which model you're using. So it uses AI to select those, and based on your situation you can select which one is the most ideal photo, and you could just discard the rest, which is a pretty neat feature to have. When it comes to battery, the S20 will have 4000 milliamp hours, the Plus will have 4500, and the Ultra 5000, which is really good, and we should expect over a day or probably 2 days of battery life depending on how you use it. And on top of the massive battery size, it has massive RAM, which is 16 gigs of RAM, which is the LPDDR5 type RAM. And Samsung says it's pretty great for performance and gaming. They even partnered up with Xbox as well to promote the new Forza Street Racer game, but that's not really relevant to the actual feature set of the phone. So 16 gigs of RAM is pretty dope. And with all of this, you're probably wondering how expensive this phone is going to be. Well, it's going to be expensive, but not way too expensive. It's going to start at just about $999, which seems reasonable. in my opinion, for all these features that you're getting. Colors that these phones will come in, they will come in cosmic gray, black, blue, and pink. And they will be available for purchase from the 6th of March. Now, next up, we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, which I personally have been waiting for to see Samsung announce this. It's pretty cool concept. It's a foldable phone that flips like a flip phone, like the Motorola Razr. Now, the main display of the Z Flip is 6.7 inches, and it uses an ultra thin glass that makes it able to flip and flex, which is better than the plastic alternatives that we've seen from other foldable phones, and like previously with the Samsung Galaxy Fold, which was an absolute nightmare. But it's good to see that Samsung was able to achieve this. And they also say that the hinge was designed with a very small gap, which makes it hard for dust to get in. I'll hold Samsung to that word. For colors, they come in the colors they call mirror purple, black, and gold, which are more elegant and expensive looking colors than that of the S20. Now, a special feature that this phone has is flex mode, which most people have been comparing this to the Game Boy. Now, how flex mode works is you can unfold the phone and basically put it in like a seated position or kind of like a mini laptop position. And with this, you can split the screen and split apps or split different sections of app. Like example, YouTube, the top screen could have the video, and the bottom screen could have the comment sections, and probably in games as well. You could have the game and you could have the controls at the bottom, which is a pretty nice, neat, and usable concept. And I feel this is way more usable than that of the Galaxy Fold. Another feature to note about the Z Flip is the cover display. Now, the cover display is not very big. It's actually slightly transparent and very tiny. It's located to the bottom left corner. When the phone is closed, you can answer calls, check the time, view text, any notifications there, and it's not very disturbing or distracting, which is something I really like. And it's smaller compared to that of the Motorola Razr. Now, for pricing, the Z Flip will start at $1,380, and it will go on sale on February 14th. And Samsung has also partnered with Tom Brown Fashion to design a Tom Brown edition of the phone. They did not give much details about the phone, but it has a special colored edition, and they will give more information about it at New York Fashion Week. But that's basically everything you need to know about the Samsung Galaxy S20 and the Z Flip. Tell me what you guys think about these phones in the comments. I really personally like the Z Flip more than the S20, but you can say whatever you like in the comments. Share this video, like it, and also thank you to you guys to help me get my previous video talking about the YouTube copy system and the mini player gone missing feature that I talked about in a recent video. It's almost at 1,000 views. Let's get it there, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I have been really thankful for the feedback and subscribers that I've been getting. So let's get ourselves there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.